I just want to rant about random stuff because, well, everything sucks. So, yeah, that's all you really need to know. First of all, school system, absolutely horrendous. I I can't even express how much I hate it. It's just so stupid. Like, you go to a place that you absolutely abhor because it's, I don't even know why. Like, yeah, you get educated, but instead you're becoming a drone that has absolutely nothing going for them. I just hate it so much. Like I'll do a run through of all the subjects. Got math. Why? Why do you need it? Like, maybe to do basic calculations for, like, what? Stuff. Basic calculations. That's all you really need it for. You don't need to do super complicated calculus and algebra and stuff and shapes and angles. One just does not simply need that. It's just not useful unless you're going to be like a mathematician, and that's not even a career at all. And then we got science. Why is that even part of anything? Like, maybe just for fun? I don't know. Why the hell would they even do that? Like, it's not fun. It's really difficult. I absolutely hate science. Or I'm just really stupid and I hate it because I can't figure it out. That's probably it, and it is. But it's just awful. Like, you have to do chemistry, so it's just like taking like take something from over here, take something over, put it together. But wait, you need to do some sort of super uber complicated calculation thing that you'll never ever have to use unless you're going to be a professional scientist thingy. It's so stupid. And then you got social studies. Like, I mean, what's the point to that too? Like, you just kind of take a textbook, learn about things that you've learnt about in grade 6 in the social studies that I'm in right now, and you just make it so that's about something different, like globalization. Globalization. If you want to teach us this term, just say globalization, this is what it is, and then go through it a little bit. That's all we really need to know. Like, yeah, that's what it is. Why do I care about all this other stuff now? There's absolutely no point. And then there's, okay, curriculum. Curriculums are stupid. Teachers used to be able to, like, teach some, like there was, but it wasn't strict like it is now. I'm pretty sure it's the curriculum anyways. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I'm going to rant. That's what I do best. But yeah, the curriculum. They set up certain things that you have to do, and the teachers have really no say in what it is. What if the teachers want to teach something that's actually important for once? Like, I don't know. For example, maybe in, like, science, there is one thing useful, and that's all, like, the hazard symbols on certain things or whatever. That's about the only useful thing that I could ever think of in there. But guess what? Learned that in grade 5. And then, yeah, okay, if there was hardly a curriculum or whatever, in social studies, the teacher could, like, let us do, like fun projects, like maybe make a comedy video like we did on the channel of 3 Thumbs Up. We just made a short little thing for the social studies 9, and yeah, we just did that. Nothing wrong with that. That was kind of fun. We had a lot of fun filming that, because I got to pretend to hit my best friend with a pipe. That was a lot of fun, and it was great. The whole class laughed. That just goes to show that we're comedy masters. Alright, what other subjects are there? Oh yeah, physical education, or gym. Well, the teachers, I think it's just the teachers in our school, but they take it way too seriously. Like they treat it as if sports is like the only thing. Like, the only thing that you can ever do in your entire life. They're just like, there's like, oh, you need to learn the sport perfectly, and if you don't do that, you're just going to, like, fail everything. You're not going to get far in life if you don't do sports. Ooh. the only sport that I sort of like is basketball, because like, shooting hoops, dunking donuts, dunking basketballs. That's fun. Yeah, I actually played a game and I got one. I'm proud of myself. I suck at sports really badly. Badly's not a word. But whatever. I suck at it. I just suck. But still, it shouldn't be treated as the most important thing ever. Like, it's just like the teacher's obsession. That's their obsession. Like, and then there's the curriculum shit. Then they have to teach it. Well, they don't say how you have to teach it. Just, teach us the basics and let us do. It'll just let us play a couple games. It's just, make it fun. Right now we're doing Comtech. I thought that class was gonna be awesome, like how to edit videos better and whatever. Teach me something that I want to do or whatever. Like, I knew there was gonna be some other stuff that I didn't want to do, but there was but when I signed up for it, there was a sheet and it had like certain check things that were on there, and there was like animation. Like, it shows, like, it was like what you wanted, like what you wanted to do in the class. I was like, oh yeah, animation to make like a really cool like intro or whatever for videos. And I was like, oh yeah, film and editing. That's really what I want to do. And there was like, I don't know, it wasn't game creation, but it was something creation. Yeah, it was game creation. It was sort of like that type of thing. And then there was the last one, Photoshop. I did not check that one. You only had to check 5, and there's like 6 of them. I checked 5 of them, and Photoshop. I absolutely hate that. It's just so unuser-friendly. We just shouldn't have to work with it. Like, come on. Why would you have to work something that's unuser-friendly? And it costs $700. Well, $750 for Adobe Photoshop CS6 Pro. $750. I don't even have $1. That's how poor I am. When am I ever going to be able to afford this? I can't afford something like that. Besides, it's not user-friendly. Why would I ever want to use it? The only fun thing that the only thing I'd really use it for is to maybe make a thumbnail, but I can do that with a couple other programs. Like, maybe can't do as much, but still, it gets the job done, and it's free. Oh yeah, and guess what? Liquify. That's really fun. Liquify tool on Photoshop. I'd really like to make a video of me just warping people. It is very fun. But anyways, yeah, that class is horrible. Language arts. Language arts. This year I had an awesome teacher. Like, there isn't many good teachers that are around anymore. Like, it's mostly like the younger teachers that are closer to our generation. They know how to treat this generation. They know what we're into and like how we learn and stuff. So they're actually useful for doing their teachings. Like the LA teacher, like you can, like, basically she didn't give many assignments. She just gave short little assignments here and there, and like taught us a few things that were kind of important, like writing essays. Like, we learned that last year extensively from the teacher last year, and that was like, she'd overdone it a little. And then this teacher just, she was easygoing, and you could get along with the teacher, like the teacher this year, and yeah, she was awesome. And you could just, if you had all your assignments done, you could just kind of sit there and do nothing, or play games on a mobile device such as PS Vita, play some Rayman Origins. Because, it's a kid's game, but it's fun. A lot of fun. Oh yeah, bad teachers. There are a lot of bad teachers, like a science teacher. I probably could have understood science if it was taught by a different teacher. The teacher we had, basically, it was a 50-minute lecture that you could not pay attention to, because he has such a low monotone voice like this, and he'd be like, all right, and then you have, he would like rant along about like I don't know, like chemistry or whatever, like talking about stuff that we didn't have to learn, like a back cancer thing that he had, and they got it. He had to get it cut off. Like, we don't need to know that. Like, sure, it's an interesting story, but it has nothing to do with the science. Like, I mean, you by the time he gets to actually teaching the important stuff, it's just like you're not paying attention because you're just like, mind is drifting along into the edges of space-time continuum because you're so bored out of your mind you just can't even handle it. So yeah, the bad teachers are not fun. The Comtech teacher, she's horrible. She's just like, oh yeah, do this. And then he's like, you have to figure it out on your own, basically. Like, she'll help you, but she won't really help you, helping. She'll like go up to the computer and be like, and like take the mouse and say, you gotta do this and come get me for the next part. So as I was saying, the teacher will help you. She'll come say and tell you what to do, and it's like, oh, okay, I kind of get it now. It's still not user friendly. Like any of the programs we use, they're just not user friendly at all. Like even with guidance, just like. But anyways, then she'll like say, come get me, and I'll teach you how to do the next thing. But guess what? She's gone. She just leaves her class to just sit there and do nothing for whatever. She'll just leave and like go talk to other teachers or something, or go to the staff. I don't know what she does. She just leaves for like half of the class. Like she'll like a total of half. She'll like disappear for a while, come back, and then disappear again, and then come back. And it's like, well, you're not really teaching us anything. Oh yeah, and guess what? If you don't do the assignment to absolute perfection by her standards, if you don't do it by her standards of perfection, you have to restart, like, almost, sometimes the whole thing. Like basically, it was just, I think, it was like ball bouncing animation. We had to make that on Flash Thing Pro, and my friend, he's like sitting next to me. I'm just like sitting there, like doing the next assignment, because he was like one assignment behind. Like, you can't really get behind in that class. You can hand it in any time, and then there was like okay, his ball was bouncing, and then there was like a slight, like it went over to the side, like this much. It just went. It was like that, and the teacher basically, and like she basically said, all right, you have to delete all these keyframes. You have to delete all these keyframes, and then you have to take that one and make sure that it goes completely in a straight line. It was a slight mistake. Like, come on. Some teachers, man, they're just horrible. Like, if you don't do it perfectly, it's mainly her. She's the only teacher that I've ever seen where if you don't do it perfectly, it's just over for you. It's just like, nope, you fail. You just, nope. I'm not marking this. It's horrible. Just a slight adjustment to this side. Nope. I'm not marking this. It's horrible. Nope. I hate that teacher. She's just like, yeah. Ugh. So yeah, that's been a rant of the education system and teachers and stuff. Or maybe it's just my school. I don't know. But it's something, and I absolutely hate it. So yeah, that's my thoughts on things for now. Oh, don't even get me started on the people. I hate everybody that goes to the school, except for my small group of friends. They're all modern day society douchebags. Anyways, I'm going to go for now. Sorry that I haven't done anything for the past, like, what, 4 or 5 months. I just haven't really thought of any topics to talk about. Or I'm just too lazy to set up my, my tripod. Because, I'll show you. It, takes some complicated saying, like, normally I'll just pull these things down all the way, pull this down all the way, but, it's a little complicated to get to my sitting down in my epic rolly chair height. So yeah. I will see people later. Bye.